Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Classic KoKo, and I'm coming to you with episode 6 of Let's Be Real, the podcast. I'm so excited for y'all who have been tuning in. You know, I've been peeping y'all, you know, the views going up, and I appreciate y'all for real. But episode 6, we here, and I'm so excited to introduce my very special guest. I saw her perform at Cliche Lounge. She did her thing. Y'all. She did her thing, but y'all, I'm so excited to introduce Miss Ty Cartel. How are you doing today?
What's up? What's good?
What's goody? I'm so excited to have you on here.
I was excited about it ever since we talked about it.
For real. I was like, yo, I told my friend Ashley, I was like, I gotta get her on the show. Like,
I was looking forward to it.
For real. Mm-hmm. Even with, you know, it was Thanksgiving night, you still performed like it was people, like it was a full crowd, and I was like, you know what, that's what I vibe with, for real.
And it's crazy because I feel like I didn't give it my all.
For
but
real?
Yeah, because I've been performing since I was 15.
Yeah.
So sometimes it can be discouraging when the crowd is not big.
Yeah.
So anyway, but I'm used to it. It happens sometimes. And then, of course, I did have to remember it is Thanksgiving. So a part of me was like, don't perform. And I haven't performed in Charlotte in a while. Then the other part was like, just do it. You need to do it.
Right.
So I did it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did because we linked
Exactly.
up, you know
Exactly.
I mean?
Everything happens for a reason, because I was like, I told my friend, don't even get dressed up, because last time I went, I had fur coat. I was like overly dressed, but I was chill. It was a chill vibe. I liked, like,
that used to be me.
It was. I liked it, for real. So so introduce yourself to everyone who may not know you, and tell where you're from, what you do.
Okay. Ty Cartel, for those of you that don't know, everybody calls me Ty, or they call me Ty Cartel. I'm from Charlotte, born and raised. So, and I rap. Been rapping since I was 9 years old.
Ooh.
But it's so funny. I've always had a passion for music. My mom said that my favorite commercial on TV was Toyota, hot, dance, sing it, all of that. Yeah, so music has always been like in me. Started writing, like I said, at 9 years old, and then I started recording at 15.
So what influenced that passion of writing? Because that's crazy. Like, when you're young and, you know, you're just writing, like, where did that fuel from, being so young and just having that passion?
At first, I just used to like the way music made me feel.
Yeah.
And the influence that it had on other people. And I wanted to be one of those people to have some type of influence, you know, on people when it comes to music. But, two, I don't know, it was weird. English was my favorite subject in school.
Yeah.
So I love words. I love music.
Yeah.
So playing with words and stuff like that, I get a kick out of that. But the older I got, it had a different meaning to it. And to this day, it has a different meaning to it. Music is my outlet. I know a lot of people say that, but it really is my outlet. When I want to beat the world up, but you can't, but I want to.
Right.
One person in my life that tells me, write about it, is my mama.
Wow.
And that's exactly what I do. Every time something happens, detrimental, good, I go write about it.
Yeah. Do you feel like your mom has been like a huge factor in your life as far as, like, you know, your career and your journey to?
Of course.
Yeah.
There's a few people, I mean, especially when it comes to my family. My family is rooting for me. I'm like who they're counting on at this point, but definitely my mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when people hear Ty Cartel, what do you want them to think about, or what kind of feeling or thought would you want them to have about you?
I would hope, I would hope it's good things.
Yeah.
But, you know, in all actuality, no matter how good you are to people, it's not always like that. Some people just try their best to find the negative in you. But I would love people to refer to me as a kind, loving, giving, caring person.
Right.
So, you know, that's what I'm hoping for.
So through your journey, what has been your biggest challenge, and especially your challenge when developing Cartel Blue? With like, what has been your biggest challenge with that?
my time frame.
Yeah.
Because I was always one of those people that said I am not going to be a mixtape rapper. And what I mean by mixtape rappers, to people that really know music, mixtape rappers aren't rappers that are considered to be around for a very long time.
Right.
Album type rappers are around for centuries and or whatnot. So I was afraid of the time with Cartel Blue because the thought of Cartel Blue being a mixtape just wasn't what I wanted it to be. Right. I wanted it to be an album. And I know albums usually take more time. They're well thought out. But I knew that I had no original project out, and it needed to be out as soon as possible.
Right.
It didn't drop the day I wanted it to. It actually was about 5 days late, but I still made it happen. Yeah. And it sounds like an album, but it is a mixtape.
Yes.
But it sounds like an album.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
So what has been like, when you make your music, what is your biggest thing that you kind of focus on? What is like your sound? Like, let me rewind that.
Okay.
What kind of influenced your style of music and how you are as an artist today?
Well, I can tell you two people that influenced my style of music. Biggie and Tupac.
Oh,
I know that's something that everybody says, but I really mean it. When people say, who can you choose between the two? I'm sorry, I can't.
Right.
I can't, because they both were great at what they did, and they had their own style.
Right.
Tupac with the more poetic side of it. And, Biggie with the more, look, this is what I've been through.
Right.
Because, people say Tupac only told stories. No, Biggie did too. They just had their own way of telling them. I'm a storyteller.
Right.
And a lot of times when I perform, when I used to perform at like showcases and compete, judges would always say, you are a storyteller. So I got that from them, the influence, storytelling. So that's my style, storytelling.
Right. Very like soulful, kind of just like really in tune. So what has been your favorite song on Cartel Blue? What's the song that you kind of connect to that you really feel like, yeah, this is it?
I don't know, because I've had my moment with each one of them.
Right. I'm
talking about like each song on this, I'm going to call it an album on here, okay?
Exactly.
Each song on this album, I've had the opportunity, because some songs I've actually made years ago, and I just remade them. And I may have years ago given these guys a snippet of it. I may have teased them on the internet or something like that, but never released it because, I just felt like it wasn't the time. I owed them that. So a lot of these songs I've been able to like let grow on me over the years. Right. People think they're brand new. Right. Some of them aren't brand new. So I don't know. I can't pick one.
Yeah.
I can't pick one.
Ooh.
I can't pick one. It's hard.
So did you have any big mentors that kind of like helped you with the development as far as your style, Cartel Blue, and just kind of how you're building as an artist right now, your image?
I will tell you this. Mentor is deep to me. That word is an important word. Right. So I can't say that people have been my mentors. I can say that people have given their input, even when it wasn't wanted. You know what I mean? But mentor per se, I don't know. And if I think about it later, you know what I'm saying? But as of right now, I can't think about who's been a mentor.
Right.
Yeah, no.
It's not, especially like if you can't think like, oh yeah, that person is like, it's me. You make your path. You follow what you want to do and develop. Because I'm what?
Yep. That's how I feel at this point. Anyway, I'm 26 now, so I've been, like I say, recording since 15.
Right.
At this point, I feel like the music industry owes me. I've given it so much of my time and dedication, so it's like I don't care what you got to say. This is what I'm gonna do.
Right. So I always ask my artists, how do you feel about, the Charlotte music environment in the industry right now? I always have to ask this question because I really want to know, because everybody's like unity, like working together, collaborating. So how do you feel like that vibe is?
I've had the luxury of living in Atlanta. Everybody, when you think of music, you think of Atlanta, point blank, period. And I have to say, because I've done that and I've taken that move, I compare this to Atlanta so much. It is true when they say the support here is not like it is in Atlanta. Yes, Atlanta is oversaturated. Yes, you do have to do something to stand out. But I will tell you this, being there, it's not hard for me to walk down the street or pull up at a restaurant and tee out right there. I'm just going to walk up to him and bust around, and he may just give me an opportunity.
Right.
That's likely to happen in Atlanta versus here, that's not likely to happen. And then when you have your radio personalities, you have your DJs, you have your promoters.
Exactly.
Who may just... Can I curse on here?
Oh, yeah. It's Let's Be Real, baby.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, listen, I'm ready to get down to it.
They made dick ride.
Uh-huh.
The ones, they dick ride people like the scammers and the drug dealers who got money to throw away. Music might not be all that, but they know these dudes going to be in the club throwing them all type of money, or might be sending Hennessy drinks to the DJ booth and stuff like that. I'm going to spin your record, da-da-da. They might not even be good. They might not even be dedicated to this music shit as much as they should be. But it's because they're popular. They the money throwers. They gon' be played on the radio, or you know what I'm saying. You're gonna hear the DJ shouting them out at the clubs or whatnot. Versus somebody like me, you know what I'm saying, who's giving it so much of my time. Everybody don't know me here, but the mass majority do.
Yeah.
It's really no reason why I shouldn't be played in the clubs right now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially being that I almost do like everything myself. So it's sort of like hard to like walk in a spot and be dominantly with a team. And they be like, that's Star Cartel. No, when I walk in the spot, they know it's Star Cartel because I'm by myself all the time. You know what I'm saying? But it's the support here sucks because, you know, it starts with the radio personalities. It starts with the DJs. It starts with the promoters. And they pick and choose who they want to fuck with. That's keeping it real.
Right. Do you feel like it's kind of been harder being a female?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are more females that are successful in the music industry now. But it's one or two ways. You got to be the sexiest. And I'm not going to lie. I did get more in tune with my sexy side. I did, for the people that gave me input, not mentors, they did make suggestions and suggest that I do that. And I did that. And sometimes there's been ways that I've dressed that I wish I hadn't, because I still don't want it to take away from the fact that I'm a storyteller.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I want to be that. I want to be legendary like Biggie. I want to be legendary like Pac. I love the City Girls. Listen to them, love them. But I don't want you to remember me. You
right, like that.
That's me.
Exactly.
But I love them. I bump they shit when I'm on my ratchet shit. You feel me? But that's not how I want to be remembered as. So, yeah.
Right, exactly. And that's some real stuff. Like, you kind of want to have your own image.
I do.
Your own authenticity.
Yes.
Ooh, I had to
it's a
stretch that right. Yeah. Like, just be real, raw.
I do.
Everything like that.
I do.
So what are your other hobbies other than music? Like, what makes you Ty?
I'm one of those people like Chris Brown. I'm so, it's almost nothing this man can't do. And now I realize I'm the same way. Like my hair, stuff like that. I do my own hair. For one, I like to save money. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to just throw people my money. Makeup and stuff like that. I taught myself how to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm good at these things. I taught myself how to do it. But
we can't miss out on the health. We were talking on the phone about
Well, okay, so remember when I was saying, as far as me being a little bit of a health freak, because like I have homeboys that say, let's go get something to eat 12 o'clock at night, and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna have acid reflux. I'm not dealing with it. They're like, come on, man. And stomach be growling, I be hungry. But I know that in the middle of the night I'm gonna toss and turn and I'll throw up in my sleep. That's how my acid reflux really affects me. So I'm not necessarily a health freak by choice. I sort of have to be. And at one point in time, not too long ago, I was pre-diabetic. So I was, having to watch my carbs, having to watch my sugars. And a lot of people think that, sugar is just stuff that's sweet. But, stuff like anything white, like potatoes and stuff like that, starches turns into sugar. So, and I love potatoes. That's why when you was like, I'm going to get fries, I'm like, I ain't doing it. I'm not going to get nothing. Wanted them back. He ordered a whole box and I wanted them back. I can't, and I'm no longer pre-diabetic. I found that out a couple of months ago. Now, I've been cutting up a little bit since I found out I ain't pre-diabetic no more. And I pray that I'm still not.
Yes.
But, so I was sort of forced a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. And I lost weight because of it. But, man, it is what it is. I'm here.
Staying healthy. That's
Yes.
what. If you're not healthy, you're not going to live long.
Nope, you're not.
Like, for real.
Yep.
For real.
Yep.
Well, thank you for that. That was some really good. Like, I was like, wow.
Thank you.
That makes me want to be on my health because I'm like, I need to go to the gym. I need to start working out because.
Ooh, that's the hardest part.
I can't.
That's the. I might go a couple days, and then that day when you're sore,
Exactly.
I'm like, man, I can't do this. Hell no, how they do this? Then you on Instagram and you looking at them ones that be working out and the celebrities or and you like, but she got a banging body. Yeah, but they paying for these surgeries and then going to take pictures in the gym to make you look like all of that is from the gym. No.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. What is your dream concert or festival that you would like to perform at?
Ooh, woo.
I was like, I need something juicy.
The baby is living my dream.
Yes.
Performing at the BET Awards is major. We watched BET all our life. Growing up, you came out the womb knowing what BET was.
Exactly.
So, of course, the BET Awards. Period.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the
For
BET
real.
Awards. Yeah. It's my dream festival or award show, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're going to get there.
Oh,
Manifesting it. Like,
you.
for real.
Thank
the
you.
drive, your energy is like, straightforward.
I try to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try to be.
Yeah. I have setbacks. Listen, even starting a podcast was like, should I do it?
Yeah.
Is this right?
Yeah.
Am I doing this? Will people like it? But I just learned to just, if I like it, it's fine. If I'm okay with it, that's what matters.
Right.
But still, cater to others and be lovable.
Right.
Things like that.
Right.
Yeah. So what are some artists that you would like to work with in the future?
Okay. It's so crazy because I've just made myself start to get into the whole female rapper thing. So I guess I could throw some females in there. Of course, I would love to work with Megan Thee Stallion. She's doing her thing.
Oh, yeah.
Can't lie, can't take that away from her. She doing her thing. I remember my first time seeing her, I was scrolling on Facebook and she was just rapping out of the car. And now, she signed to Rock Nation? That's major. So,
That is.
of course, I would like to do a song with her. Of course, got to keep it in the hometown. Want to do a song with the baby. Want to do a song with Stunner.
Right.
And I need to throw an R&B artist in there because it's definitely an R&B artist I would like to do something with. Of course, Chris Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Period.
Oh, yeah.
Period. So that's just the name of few. That's the name of few.
That's what's up. I like that. So if you could pick a label, what label would you want to sign to? Or, girl, I know you like, you trying to get juicy.
I would. No, but I would.
You would.
sign. Yeah.
So you wouldn't want to continue as an independent artist or start your own type of label, or would you just kind of just want, I'm independent?
At this point, I'm so hungry. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna say I'll sign for anything, but I'm ready to sign.
Right.
It's so much responsibility on me. Now, had it been different circumstances and I had a team, I'd be like, nah, me and my team gonna get this out the mud. I don't have that.
Right.
So I would sign, and I would sign with $1 Billion Baby.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Keep it
For
in the
real.
home team because I just respect the man on a whole nother level.
Wow,
like
yeah.
back when people was really just calling him John. Like
Yeah.
I remember when when I first learned of who he was. I believe he dropped, what tape was this? Baby Jesus, or it was Baby Jesus. That was his first tape, I think. And he has always had the persona that he has now, like the I'm a star already.
Right.
He's always had that. My first time meeting him, me and my cousin, we was sitting in traffic at a stoplight on North Trine. Somebody got out their car, knocked on the window. Like, who is this fool? He got out his car in the middle of traffic and knocked on the window and was like, roll down the window. So I rolled down the window. He was like, yeah, play this, and gave us his CD. And then when we put it in, we heard, bitch, I think I'm Baby Jesus. And then my cousin was like, oh, I heard of him before.
Yeah.
But he wasn't really even popping then. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I think he still was trying to get up there. Just because I remember that day and this nigga got out his car in the middle of traffic, I'm like, you had to be a star.
Right.
You had to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I respect him.
that's like a memory that's like, yo, when I see you,
forget.
do you remember this time?
I said, when I see him, I'm going to ask him that, because it's not like, I mean, I'm sure he knows who I am. We done recorded in the same studio and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
We used to record at Slim Hood Studio, Platinum Plus. Shout out to Slim Hood, by the way. And so, you know, so I would hope he would remember that.
Yeah.
Because I remember that.
Right.
Yeah, my cousin remember that. She like, girl, I knew I should have talked to him. I said, listen at your ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Dang, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, manifest it.
Yeah.
It will all come.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
So on that note, where would you like to see yourself 5 years from now and 10 years from now?
5 years. I would like to own some land. I'm really big on what's been going on now. Gentrification. I always knew about gentrification. I just didn't know the terminology.
Yeah.
Shout out to De Niro Ferrari when he did a song called Gentrified, and when he did the video was so deep. I said, let me go see what gentrify means, and I looked up the word, and I said, wow, this is what we're living. This is what we are going through. We are being gentrified every day, and so owning land to me is very important, very, very important. So I would like to accomplish that in the next 5 years. And, of course, a nice house. I want to put my mom in the house. Well, my mama coming to live with me because she know I don't want to cook. She got to cook for me and all that. So, yeah, my house is my mama's house. It's our house.
Right.
That's what I would like to do within the next 5 years. And I would, like I said, I would like to be signed already.
Yeah.
10 years. I'll be 36. That's almost 40. I don't want to rap over 30 anymore. I used to not want to rap. I said that if I didn't make it by 25, I didn't want to rap anymore.
Yeah.
I lied. Because I still feel 16. I don't feel 26. You know what I mean? So 10 years, I have a passion for the film, the big screen. I want to be an actress.
Wow. Yes.
I always wanted to be. Yeah.
So would you like to produce movies, or would you just like to do acting?
Both.
Yeah.
I sort of do that now. I don't really produce movies, but when it comes to my videos, I direct them myself.
Yeah.
Any video I've had, I'll let the videographer give his like I said, input.
That's the word of the show.
Word.
Input.
Yes, input. He'll give his input. Yes. But the ultimate decision, final.
Yeah.
And I'm spending my money.
Exactly.
I don't like that.
Exactly.
We gonna do this.
Right.
So, yeah. Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay. So on that note, what has been your favorite video that you've put out so far?
Even though I went through hell, Time for Me, which is currently at almost 4,600 views, which is big for me.
Yeah.
Over the course of 5 months, but that's big for me because I never used to promote my YouTube. My videos from 3 years ago didn't make it past 1,200 views. So to make almost 5,000 views in 5 months is major to me.
Right.
Time for Me, featuring OTG Lennox. We just went through hell with the videographer. Hell, you know what I told you, being a female in this industry, everybody wants to fuck and all of that. And if you don't want to, then you got to deal with the bullshit. It's going to be some bullshit that comes behind it.
Right.
You know, I call anybody. I don't care.
Listen, and we'll be real about that. Even with me modeling, it's been certain, I know people that I've kind of like stopped working with because it's sexual or it's just like, come on now.
Like, I don't give a
I just want my shit.
I don't care if you've seen a little nipple.
Right.
In the midst of my video shoot or my a photo shoot.
Right.
That don't mean I want to fuck the person that's taking a picture of the nipple.
Exactly.
I don't have to give you none because I'm naked. I mean...
Listen, you can look, but you can't touch.
My mama said when you was in that lingerie in that Time for Me video, she said, yeah, you messed them up with that one. I said, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Business is business.
Exactly.
It's not personal.
Exactly.
It's business.
Exactly.
Yeah. A lot of men forget that in this industry.
You can't mix it. You can't mix it.
Girl, I tried one time, didn't work. I knew not to do it before I did it. So I never would.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. So I guess that's another big challenge that you feel that's in your career as well.
Yeah, it is. It's a huge challenge. And, you know, that is, I want to say, I probably would have made it a long time ago if I was willing to sleep with every guy that gave me an opportunity or could put me in front of the people to give me an opportunity. Probably could have been made it. I don't want to make it like that.
Right.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
You're such a strong woman.
I gotta be, girl. I went through hell.
Yeah.
Still do. But you know, it is what it is. I'm here. There's so many people not here that went through hell. So it's like,
right.
I gotta be strong.
Right. I feel like that's what fuels me too. Even in school, like I lost a lot of friends, and it's like who are, you know, in a better place, and it's like them telling me, yo, I want to do this, I want to do that, you gotta listen. There's people not here today that wanted to progress and elevate, so you gotta, you know, remember those people, walk strong in those footsteps, you know.
I try to force people. I fall out with people a lot, whether it's family members, whether it's friends, associates, whatever.
Yeah.
And people I've fallen out with them numerous times. It's because I try to force the relationship, right? Until God finally does something and he's like, all right, I keep showing you they not for you, so I'm going to let this happen one more time, and it's going to hurt you at the point of no return. And that's what's been going on lately. I'm getting older. I don't got time for none of the extra stuff that's not helping my career. So all I could do is look at it as, okay, this is God saying, look, I don't want you to take care of everybody when you make it.
Right.
Not everybody deserves to be up there with you. Right. So that's how I'm looking at every fallout as a lesson. I got to now at this point. Right. You know?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Everybody don't deserve to eat at the table.
No, they don't.
Everybody don't.
No, they don't. They don't.
So what kind of legacy would you like to leave in Charlotte in your career? Like, especially blowing up and moving to different states and traveling. What kind of legacy would you want to leave in your hometown?
In my hometown, the legacy. Oh, man.
Or even just period. We can.
Okay. I remember one time Tupac was doing an interview, and don't mark me on exactly what he said, but he said something about he wasn't God, what was it? What did he say? He wasn't they asked him, was he something like a motivational speaker or something like a role model? He said, no, I don't want to be a role model. I want to be a real model.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make mistakes. And I might contradict myself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? The legacy I want to left behind. She was as real as she could be.
Right.
She was as helpful as she could. She did all that she can, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's the legacy I want to leave behind. That's it.
Yeah.
I want to at least give as much as I received.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So we gonna wrap it up. Do you have any upcoming projects? Anything that you would like to tell the people to look out for?
Right. Cartel Blue, I need to work on a Cartel Blue too, because Cartel Blue did drop November the 11th. So I'm working on a number 2 because everybody loves Cartel Blue. It won't be anytime soon.
I seen the stars. I've been listening.
Yeah.
Girl.
Did? Oh, yeah, you downloaded it the night of the show.
Yes.
I appreciate you.
Yes.
Yeah. And I just started a new job, and they made us stand up and introduce ourselves, and they said, give 2 fun facts about yourself. And I said, hi, my name is Ty, and I just dropped a mixtape. Make sure y'all download it. They was laughing like hell, but they downloaded it, and they loved it.
Wow.
Yeah, they did.
Yes. Well, what's your social media where everyone can find you, download everything, follow you?
Ty Cartel, that is Ty Cartel, Cartel, official on Instagram, Ty Cartel official. Everything that you go to, whether it's YouTube, I don't care what it is. I don't really be on Snapchat, but type in Ty Cartel, and my mixtape Ty Cartel. Yeah, that's it.
Vita, how much time we got? It was one more question. Where did you get your name from? What inspired your name?
Ooh, I love when y'all ask me that. Okay, my name was Baby T.
Yeah.
God, that name is so embarrassing. There's people that still stuck to that name. They see me, they be like, Baby T. I'm like, why are you calling me that ratchet ass name? Well, my whole family calls me Ty. My name is Taisha. That's my real name. My whole family has called me Ty for forever. Cartel came from my cousin Donkey Cartel.
Really?
Late rapper Donkey Cartel. He was a rapper. He was my little cousin. He was shot and killed, unfortunately, a couple of years ago. That was my heart. Loved him to death. We used to beat each other up when we was little, but when we got older, he was beating people's ass for me.
Yeah.
So I never want people to, his music grew. He became phenomenal. I never want people to forget him.
Yes.
So if you say my name, you have to say his name.
Right.
And that's why I call myself Ty Cartel.
Oh, that gave me chills. Yes. Well, I'm glad I asked that question to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Thank you so much for coming
you for
out.
Inviting me.
Yeah, we
gotta do this again.
Yes, I was just about to say that we got to do this. When's your birthday?
November the 11th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
We got to do this again.
For real.
Yes.
Well, yes, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. You got Miss Ty Cartel. Go down Cartel Blue, please. Y'all, do it. It's
Tag
good.
me in it too.
For real.
I need to see that y'all listening.
Yes. Well, yes, y'all. Thank you so much. And I'll see you